giving you the answers to your curiosity, the news with no bias, and the news that speaks nothing but the truth. I'm Angela Raquel Yavare, and this is the one and only Worldwide News. The world is scrambling to stop the spread of COVID-19. More cases are popping up in countries far from the epicenter of the outbreak. Today, there are more than 85,000 confirmed cases around the world. More than 2,000 people have died, mostly in China. But the scare is how quickly cases are multiplied. At least 56 countries now have confirmed cases of COVID-19. Iran has the world's highest death total outside of China, in cases fight again today. In the US, the mother in Washington state has died from the virus, talking the governor to declare an emergency. Here in Canada, a woman in 60 who traveled from Toronto has a contract to the illness. There are 20 confirmed cases in our country, and states so we could have a report right now. It's all about slowing the spread. A Saturday morning press conference confirmed a new case of COVID-19.
It's a significant situation. Obviously, there are Canadians now in Quebec, in Ontario, and in British Columbia who have tested positive.
And the common link to all the Canadian cases, the infected patient had recently traveled off to Iran.
It demonstrates how the situation is evolving around the world and how our response has to continue to evolve.
But in the United States, at least 4 cases of being confirmed with no travel connection. Evidence authorities say a person-to-person local transmission in Washington state, the first COVID-19 death. The Trump administration announced new travel restrictions on those coming from Iran and warned all Americans not to travel to certain parts of Italy as well as Korea. No further funds lost to made available to state and local health authorities for testing, containment, and treatment.
Action is to confront the coronavirus. They are the most aggressive taken by any country.
But the president's claim is an arguable point. The Profits for Inter, for example, has administered more tests than have been done in all the United States. Same thing in BC, where 1,000 individuals have already been tested.
Multiple times, so that's 1,425 tests, which is well over twice as many have been done in the entire United States.
Early and comprehensive testing is one of the key ways public health authorities can contain transmission of the disease.
It's a concern that they don't have the testing available in the States yet. It all has to be done in Atlanta.
Meanwhile, some frontline healthcare workers are pressing the public health that using in Canada to improve the protocol used when assessing potential COVID-19 patients. They wanna be use respirators in addition to visors with surgical masks.
Now, whether it's President Trump or Canada's chief public health officials, they all say the risk to public health remains low. But there is work being done in Canada and elsewhere to learn more about the virus, its incubation period, and how it gets transmitted from person to person. And that work is important to keep the risk low.
Thanks, David. And those are the precious and the latest news. For the news and updates, follow our Facebook page www.facebook.com/WWN. Again, I'm Angela Raquel Yavare, and this is the one and only Worldwide News.